Hello. Welcome to Nerd Talk. I'm Victor.
I'm Alex.
And we're going to go ahead and react to the Avengers Infinity official trailer.
I don't know if you guys heard about
Infinity
it.
War.
I'm pretty sure everyone else has. Because it's pretty big news.
It's pretty big news.
The Avengers are back.
And, like, times infinity. I think that's...
All the Avengers. We got the Jolly Green Giant, the cat from Sabrina, the Teenage Witch.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's,
we
that's
have,
like a hidden character.
Yeah, we have the Iron Giant. We've got,
the Grinch.
The Grinch is in it.
And the big power player.
The Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski.
So...
It should be a pretty sweet movie. We're going to go ahead and queue up the trailer here. I'm sure we can, like...
We'll put a little thing.
Of, like, what's happening in the trailer.
You guys want to watch the trailer with us.
Alright, you ready?
Let's do it.
I'm excited.
Okay. So good.
We are clicking play.
Orange.
There was an idea
Tony.
to bring together a group of
Mark
remarkable
Ruffalo.
people to see if we could become something more.
Vision's a person.
This was creepy for me.
Vision
That
being
he's
a person.
like a person now.
I was reading a thing about that.
Yeah, it's weird.
That they never could.
That was weird too. She's blonde.
Yeah, she's blonde now. She's no longer like redhead Black Widow. I think it's because she's running from the government.
Run from the G-Men.
Yeah.
They were saying with Vision being a person,
The stone.
it's either the stone or the house that Scarlet Witch built.
Oh.
And the house in which Scarlet Witch built, everyone lives their ideal life.
Wow. I heard it might be like a little dream sequence.
That's probably the most likely.
That's probably
thing.
what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Knowing Marvel. Oh look, there's an Ant-Man's.
I still haven't seen that.
You gotta watch it, dude.
Yeah.
So good. So good. So good.
In time,
I can't wait for that team up.
you will know what it's like.
Tony Stark, Doctor Strange, and the Hulky.
Tom Holland's Spidey senses activating.
Oh, boy.
Like, also, how did you miss that?
Spider-Man's my favorite superhero of all time, so I'm super excited to see him like really interact with them.
See, this part was interesting too, because is he in Doctor Strange's place where he learned? Because those are the all dead monkey people.
Here's the thing. No, they
Not
were...
monkeys.
Yeah.
Like
they're all dead monkeys. There's a bunch of dead monkeys on the ground.
No, like a bunch of
No,
dead
actually, their
monks.
robes and stuff look a lot like Asgardians.
Oh.
So that's...
that makes sense with
saying
Loki.
that they might be the dead Asgardians, and that he actually might be like, yo, Thanos, don't kill the rest of them. Here's the thing you want.
Oh, offering.
Yeah, it's like trying to save him.
I hate the way Thanos looks.
I think it's just like a little pre-movie CGI thing that they gotta touch up a little bit.
Evacuate the city. Engage our defenses. And get this man a shield.
That
Cap
part.
back.
Can't wait.
Cap is back.
There's a little theory about that too.
The Hulkbuster suit?
Yeah.
What is it?
They're saying that because of the way he's moving, it doesn't look like Tony Stark when he was in the Hulkbuster. They're like, it might be Bruce Banner in the Hulkbuster suit. Which is weird because he can just be the Hulk.
That's a really dumb theory.
Yeah. Well, it kind of... They're saying, like, what if he kind of lost his ability to, like, Hulk out?
Oh, to go into Hulk mode?
And, yeah.
That's just going to be disappointing. Mm-hmm. He's the incredible Bruce Banner.
Yeah. He's smart.
Alien vs. Predator.
One isn't something one considers when balancing the universe.
Visions.
No, Vision, don't...
The Vision, don't die.
Put a smile on my face.
I just love that it's Josh Brolin.
Yeah, I love this Brolin.
He's so cool. Black Panther's like the coolest.
He's pretty
Freaking-
cool. Okay, so I had a whole thing with that select group running at the very end.
Why? Well, we know that Bucky and Cap are there
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, okay, so if we go back to
Because-
it,
because Bucky's like frozen there. He's got Han Solo'd.
he did get Han Solo'd. Alright, so everyone's running. Okay, so we have Bucky Black
I
Widow,
mean, those three
Cap,
make sense.
the Hulk, and Black Panther.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually never saw.
And
Is that War Machine?
Yeah, it's War Machine.
And
Falco.
Falco
Right?
Punch.
Falco Punch. Was that his name? Falcon?
Hawk.
No, it's
Guy.
not. It can't be Hawkeye.
Not
There's already
Hawkeye.
a Hawk dude.
Guy. Yeah, anyways, it's just weird that they like chose these. Like, War Machine doesn't do. He got wrecked in Winter Soldier.
It's nice to see him back, though. You know?
And not
Dead yet.
After he like catapulted into the ground.
There's a lot of theories of who's going to die in this movie. A lot of people are speculating because they're like, it's Infinity War.
revamping.
Like, they've got to like kill someone off to make the threat big.
Yeah.
And some people were thinking maybe it might be Tony Stark.
Oh, because Robert Downey Jr. is getting old.
Yeah, and like that would really hit hard because he's like the one who started it, and if he dies, and it's like, whoa. Wait a second.
I mean, I guess that would make the plot thick.
Yeah, real thick.
But, anyways, my beef with this is that it's like a weird set of Avengers for the last frame of the Infinity War movie.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. There was a thing that like, since Black Panther's the last movie to come out before this one, that the last Infinity Stone is in Wakanda.
I mean, that would make sense.
Which is why they're there and like
fighting in Wakanda.
Fighting, yeah. And I mean, Bucky and Cap are already there.
They're pretty tight.
They're
because Captain America's
because they're hiding there.
He's a big dummy.
Yeah, and then
The whole movie was his fault.
But yeah, I know he's
stupid.
He made some poor choices. And then Black Widow is on their side, so
yeah,
makes sense. And then the Hulk.
It'll actually be cool. I'm excited to see Hulk and Black Widow back together again.
Yeah,
because that whole love connection. And then if you saw Thor Ragnarok, you know that he was still obviously torn up about it.
Spoilers. Nah, there's no spoilers.
We knew he was torn up about it when he left because he left. Yeah, I don't know. Should be a sweet movie.
I think it's gonna be super cool. And then you got the big ol' fun part at the end. My favorite.
The credits.
Who the hell are you guys?
I love Mantis.
The Guardians are the best Marvel movie, in my opinion. Guardians is still my favorite. Guardians Uno.
Iron Man Uno is my favorite.
Yeah.
But both fantastic films. I'm excited for this.
I like how they're
around.
splitting everyone up, too. They're not just like all...
There's a light there.
You broke it.
Just letting you know, in case you sit over here. You like how they're splitting everyone
I
up?
like how they have like the New York scene, which is like Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and then the Hulk. And then they move over the Wakanda people. They got Cap, they got Bucky, they got
Black Widow.
Black Panther, Black Widow. And then they've got the space people, Guardians and Thor.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited, actually. Okay, spoiler alert. If you saw Thor Ragnarok, he loses Mjolnir, which we saw from the trailer.
Yeah.
But he also loses an eye.
Yeah.
Which you see in this trailer because he's got the eye patch.
Yeah, he's got the eye patch.
But holy crap, his powers in that movie like got awakened.
And they were thinking that Doctor Strange was going to be able to bring back Mjolnir for him.
I mean, he's a wizard guy.
Yeah, he could do things.
He'd probably be like...
Also, did you know Chadwick Boseman's like 41?
Who the hell?
The guy who plays Black Panther?
Oh.
He's 41.
He looks great.
I know, right? I thought he was like 27 or something. He's 41.
Did you know he's 41?
What?
I just found that out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what this movie brings. And they are splitting it into two pieces.
Two parts.
Two parts.
Infinity War Part 1, which they said was like a heist movie. So it's basically about him getting all the Infinity Stones.
And then the second movie is
part
the
two
big
is
boy
like the-
fight.
Where all the thick boys come out to fight.
But Thanos is a thick boy.
Thanos is a thick boy.
Do you think they're going to have Nebula in this?
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's his daughter. And the Guardians are there.
So
Either in this one or in Part 2.
I think she'd be in part 2.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like this one, she serves no purpose.
I'm excited to see what Drax is going to do. Because he's, like, wants to kill Thanos.
He likes
Like, really
punching
bad.
people.
I mean, Thanos is a guy who pretty much killed his family. And he was all like, at the end of the first one, he was like, I gotta kill Thanos. So
He's like, Thanos is the real.
yeah, he's like, Thanos is the real thick boy.
He says that. Look it up.
Yeah.
That's the director's cut dialogue.
It's
And
gonna
then
be
Star
super
Wars
cool.
comes out in
And
like
Black Panther is coming out
14
soon.
days.
I know, Star Wars, don't even get me started.
Well, like 14 days from when we filmed this, which is December 1st.
Yeah.
But Star Wars is coming out, and I physically don't know what to do with
I
myself.
peed a little right now. Just thinking about
Yeah,
it.
just thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good one, and I need it here now.
I just want to know what's going on with Luke.
Yeah.
What's happening, Luke?
He's on both sides of the posters. He's on the light side poster
I
and the
know.
dark side poster.
So I'm like, Luke,
But
what's going on, bud?
I also found out a cool thing. I didn't know Luke Skywalker's crystal is a Sith crystal.
Oh, what?
I was reading up, and so what happened is the Emperor, once Order 66 was done, and they were going on the remaining Jedi hunt, he was sending Vader out to kill Jedis.
They got rid of all the...
They
Kyber crystals?
yeah, they got all the Kyber crystals, and they started making synthetic crystals, which is what the normal Sith use.
That's what the Death Star is powered by.
Yeah, and so they, but there was a few normal Sith crystals, like there was like something about them, and Luke in his journey acquired all the parts of a lightsaber except for the crystal.
Because there weren't any.
Right, because there weren't any,
Ah.
and he wound up finding a Sith crystal, and he poured all of his belief in the light side of the Force
Whoa,
into the crystal,
that's hardcore.
and the blade came out green instead of red.
That's super cool. I like that.
And I was like, that's cool. Also, I can tell you how Darth Vader's lightsaber became red.
Did he flip the switch?
No.
Like on the toy?
No, you just gotta,
Remember that toy?
yeah.
I had that.
You had the color changing
Yeah.
one? It's always annoying because if you like hit, it would like change colors.
He just turned the screw a little bit more.
to
Alright, it's
red,
red.
change the setting to red. So when Darth Vader was first apprenticed to Sidious, he went out, started killing Jedis, and he got his first lightsaber. And Sidious told him to complete his training as a Sith, besides killing the Jedis, he needed to pour the dark side energy into a crystal to make it
Oh.
bleed. They call it bleeding a crystal to make
So
it
that's
red.
like what Luke did, but opposite.
Opposite.
Ah.
And so what happened is Sidious tells him to go to Mustafar because there's a huge dark side presence there on Mustafar in the core. So Darth Vader goes,
That's where he lives now. Or
He-
did.
and so he goes into the heart of Mustafar, and he puts a crystal down. There's like all this ancient Sith writing on the wall. And there's like old lightsaber parts from Sith Lords past.
Oh.
And he puts the crystal down, and he starts to try to pour his hatred into it, and the crystal throws him against a wall and throws him into a future like look. And what it was he goes back to Sidious on Coruscant, and he goes, "So did you complete your training?" And he turns it on, and the lightsaber's still blue. And Sidious goes, "So you made your choice." And he fights Sidious,
Whoa!
kills Sidious,
Whoa!
finds Obi-Wan, and apologizes, and like lets go of the dark side.
Oh, shit.
And then he wakes up from this dream and refuses that ideal, and he just like grabs the crystal out of the air and pours all of his hatred into it, and you just see the crystal morph. And then he goes back to Sidious, and he has a red lightsaber.
That's crazy.
And so that's how he got his
That's
red lightsaber.
crazy.
So I thought that was pretty cool. That's from the Darth
That's
Vader
super cool.
comics.
Spoiler!
If you don't know that Darth Vader's lightsaber's red.
Yeah. Spoiler, Darth Vader's a Sith. There's one person out there that's like, what?
haven't seen the movie.
from the 70s.
Not our fault. You had time. But I think that's it. Star Wars and Avengers,
Avengers.
my big two nerdy things that
Yeah.
I am pretty pumped
I heard
for.
there was a Jurassic World 2 trailer coming out. I don't know if it was already out.
I think it's already out.
Yeah?
Because I'm pretty sure I watched it, and I was
you
like, what is this?
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm pretty sure it was a real trailer.
The first one was entertaining. It wasn't a great movie, but it was just...
was not a
it
great
was just
movie,
fun.
but it had good
It
moments
was just
for sure.
fun. It was a fun movie. Other than that, that's all I'm really
Yeah,
excited about.
those two are what I'm gearing for. Jurassic World 2, I don't care about, and
I mean, I'm going to see it.
nothing else. Yeah, I probably will too, but...
You saw Justice League.
Anyway, so that's about gonna wrap it up. I didn't like Justice League. I thought it was trash. There was no story and no good character development. And they made the Flash useless. And he's like the best.
Well, they haven't done anything good with it. You hear about how they're trying to get Batfleck out?
Yeah.
You hear what they might do?
No.
Since they're doing a Nightwing movie, and they're bringing in, who is the director? Bringing in some kind of director to do some Batman stuff.
Those are good to make movies.
And he wants Jake Gyllenhaal to be Dick Grayson, which I think he would be an awesome Dick Grayson if DC didn't suck.
At
Dick
making
Grayson,
movies.
Dick Grayson's my favorite DC character.
If they have Christopher Nolan direct it, it'll probably be awesome.
Like, Nightwing is by far my favorite DC character, and Jake Gyllenhaal would be a really cool Dick Grayson. And what they want to do is possibly have, like, Ben Affleck might die or retire, and then Dick Grayson takes over the mantle of Batman, like he did in, like, one of the comics. I forget which one. But they might do that. And I think that's terrible. I think that's a stupid idea.
I think that's so dumb.
I think what they should do is just stop
Making movies for DC and
take a break, and then come back later.
like take a 2-year break, really try to build out your stories instead of like writing them in a week, and then you might make something good.
We'll see.
Take notes from Christopher Nolan, Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
That was a shiz.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Make sure you guys follow us on the social medias, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
So much fun, so much social.
And all of our weekly content. We got our normal reviews up on Wednesdays, and these goodies all throughout the week, all right?
Yeah.
You have yourself a good one.
Hey, do you take that one and you make it good?
You make it good, all right?
You bleed your
You bleed your kyber crystal.
You
but like,
bleed,
don't be a
but
bad
a
person.
good
but, like,
bleed.
a good
like Luke Skywalker's.
like bleed
Like
good
Newt-
light
like-
positive energy into it.
Like Newt Scamander.